between now and the World Championships. We'll see what happens over the rest of the summer.
So that's in Duisburg at the end of August, I believe. Event number 2, start list here. Who stands out here, I suppose, apart from the Olympic champions, Francine Weger and Tina Dietze, who in qualifications they were strolling and they still managed to obliterate the opposition. New Zealanders in your picture now. They're Tennille Hatton and Rachel Dodwell. I spoke to them just after yesterday, and they're feeling pretty good about things. It's going to be in Poznan in a couple of weeks' time. Hopefully it'll be off in a minute or so. How's the Canadian team going in general? So you just come over from your nationals?
Well, that's right. Last weekend we had our selection trials in Canada, and both these crews look strong. And in fact, having 2 crews in the final is an incredible achievement here. The Una Launder, Alexa Irvin crew is a bit of a surprise. Not totally though. They're very good athletes, but to make this final and their first time together in Europe is excellent. And of course, you see Genevieve Beauchamp-Savigny and Casey Fraser seated in lane 5, which indicates they had a very good time in the preliminaries.
Well, I walked in with those 2 this morning, and they were feeling good and confident. So they wouldn't give a prognosis, but they said they go for the win. So they got a good lane. Next to them, they've got the Germans, who might motivate them a little bit. If they can hang on, perhaps they can. They just in the qualifications, the Canadians looked good yesterday.
Yeah, they did.
Here we go. They're off anyway. It looks like already Weber and Dietze have got a meter on the rest of them.
Very strong off the line as usual.
Yeah, they're turning it into an exhibition, and we've only had 15 metres of the race already.
Wow, quite a start. Yeah, half boat lead.
Who else have we got from Serbia? We've got the Moldovan sisters. We've got Nikolina, 23, Oliviera, 14 months older than her. They actually did well last week. They won the K2 200 and got into the final of the 500s. Got at the top of the lane. We got Anna Roxana Lechachi and Victoria Schwartz. Remember Schwartz? She was one of the two paddlers who actually, with Yvonne Schoen from the last race, won the gold in Szeged a couple of years ago in the K2 500. So there's obviously experience here. But in the middle lane, it's looking very good at the moment.
Well, and the Canadian crew looking very strong there in second place at this point in time. They'll be very happy with this position. Actually, the screen shows third, but right in the thick of it.
And the Belarusi, they came 5th last week in Szeged. That's Alexander Grishna and Marta Krishkevich. They're young, they're active, and Belarus is obviously a top nation in this sport.
Very impressive.
We're coming into the last 200 metres, past 200 metres, and it's very much a case of controlling the race. Remember these 2... Francesca and Tina, they actually didn't race in the pairs last week. They raced in the individual race, and they both stated that they want to make a mark for themselves in the next 4 years in the K1s, but they just want to show how they... But then it's close, isn't it? It's coming close.
Very close. Boy, impressive race.
And so the last 80 metres to go. We do have the Germans in control, but the Belarusis are certainly coming at them, and it's going to be a third for Canada. So excellent. Germany take it over the line. It looks like the Belarus pair just did enough, but the Canadians are bouncing up and down in their boat. They're going to be happy with that.
They'll be very happy. We've just hired a new coach, Laszlo Toth, who is a Hungarian, to lead the women's discipline, and the team is under a bit of rebuilding here, and this is a great start to that rebuild.
And Genevieve, who retired a couple of years ago, she's not regretting coming back.
Genevieve, yeah, very happy to be back, and she's in great form. Saw her in Florida this year and training very hard, so this is a great sign.
But the picture's showing the Olympic champions, the stars, and why not?
Great shot of the Germans. This is a very strong, powerful crew, and they demonstrated that from about the second stroke in.
And also they showed they were part of the foursome who actually got the, unfortunately for them, they lost the Olympics. Most people would win a silver medal, but they actually lost, didn't they?
Well, that ongoing rivalry between Germany and Hungary.
Just have a little pause in between racing. If the girls are ready for the action, we're going to have the results we're going to have the medal series for the K1 500. Confirmation of the unofficial results: Germany, Belarus, Canada moving down. The Serbia, Germany, Austria, Finland, Canada, and New Zealand